Hornets and the Bengals playing each other. I'm going to mention a negative thing just for statistical reference with that great stat that was brought up by our crew. Thanks, Nathan. The Hornets were down 22-11 against Idaho. They were down 27-10 against Eastern Washington, 25-7 against Northern Arizona. Those are examples of the Hornets getting a bad start. That didn't happen tonight. The Hornets had a 12-4 lead out of the gate, led by 8. We're underway in the second half. The entry pass into Holt was fronted by Otten, and he gets a steal and now has the ball in his hands. Darling, who had a great first half, just penetrates, knifes his way through bodies, and there's a foul out of away from the ball, and Otten went down with a bad expression on his face. He gets up. He came out of there with a severe grimace. One of the short legs was riding high as he came up there. He did not fall gracefully.
It didn't go in. It didn't go in. They did. It didn't go in.
So they're coming back to the replay. Zach Chappelle, one of our assistant coaches, is telling me that the ball did not go into the basket. So now DG Nelson comes over to the monitor. There you see DG. And okay, that's not good. I've known some of these people forever, but it's not good when you give the other team a basket on your home court when they didn't make the basket. So just an error at the press table, no big deal. We all make errors. I make a ton of them. I'll make one right here on the reverse layup. Yeah, that one goes in. Wow, that was a nice shot by Jake O'Neill. From Fruitland, Idaho. I've never heard of Fruitland, Idaho. I've spent a lot of time in Idaho. Here's Vaughn, stops, fires, no good. Tip, no good. Rebound pulled out of there, and running up the floor is O'Neill. O'Neill won't get credit with the rebound, but that's his specialty. Darling kicks it out. Don't want that one. Let's take the left wing, and it's no good. Oh, my goodness. O'Neill always finds the ball. It's like he fouled somebody. Yeah, he did. O'Neill is a battler. I think he's Roberto Duran out there. He's just gets rough and gets in there to get the ball. He is scrappy squared. Bailey Nunn will bring it up. Vaughns to Nunn. Nunn drives in. Nunn is not shooting tonight. Oh, there's Lachlan Brewer. He's a dangerous threat when he's left open on the wing. You can't do that with him because he's 47% from 3 on the season, and he's knocked down a couple in this game. He doesn't shoot a ton, but he is deadly from 3. Hornets are getting their hands in there. Oh, a diving effort by Brewer. It'll still be Bengal ball. But both teams want this one badly. Entry pass will come in from Griffin. Here's Darling against Nunn. Holt just got called for his 3rd foul there. It wasn't a big one, but it's dangerous when your best player picks up number 3 and he does the little hand thing like, huh? See, that takes him out of the game. That's what's so costly with that one with 17:48 to go. So Chudy comes in, the big freshman, and he'll have to be the low post force. Oh my goodness. Now Hayes Myers, one of the coaches for the Hornets, is up screaming. Hornets by 2, but they have 4 fouls already. 2 called in between the three-point arc and the mid-court line. So they're a little danger to start the second half. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Darling passes it in. Gonna need to fire. They did not get it off. Jake O'Neal could not get it off, and now the Hornets, I don't know if they'd trade the 2 points for the 2 fouls that they had, one against Holt, which is a big one, and one against Chudy, the other enforcer down low. The Hornets are missing their big man, their 7-footer, Bowen Beatty, is out with injury, so they can't get in too much foul trouble. Drive to the rack. Oh, Vaughns. Julian Vaughns having a double-digit night. He's had 10-plus points now in 4 of his last 5 games. So Julian Vaughns is really kicking it into gear. Hornets by 4. And a whistle. Vaughns gets called for the foul. It's only his first, but the Hornets have 5 fouls in 3 minutes and 12 seconds. You don't want to get to 10 too early because then it's an automatic 2 shots. Bengals are a good free throw shooting team. Oh, what's that?
Against the Hornets, number 7, Walker Bird, his 4th. 6
Okay. 6 fouls in 3 minutes and 17 seconds. The ironic thing is the Bengals didn't score after getting all those opportunities last time, and then the Hornets get a bunch of fouls again, and the Bengals travel and turn it over. So, 38-34. Chudy, diorama, reverse layup. Now the Hornets up by 6. Ooh, there we go. If you're a Hornet, there we go. I don't want to offend my Pocatello friends. So that's the second foul against the Bengals here. 6 fouls on the Hornets. And I want both teams to be able to play a little bit more right now. None. EJ for 3. Got it. EJ Neal. Oh, yeah. Double figure Neal. When he has a big night, he has a big night. So both Vaughns and Neal are in double figures for Sacramento State. Here comes Darling. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Hornets. Kicked ball. So what a run for the Hornets coming out in the second half. Despite foul trouble, they take a 9-point lead. And the Hornets have 10 points in the second half to just 2 points for the Bengals. We'll take the break and be back after this on ESPN+.
In the heart of Montana's untamed wilderness, a legend is brewing. Jeremiah Johnson Brewing, the official beer of the Big Sky Conference. Brewed with the rugged spirit of the West. Jeremiah Johnson is simply a world-class, straightforward, no-nonsense beer. Do well.
Hi, we're the Greens. Our family is just like any other family.
Quiet on set!
Okay, maybe not. But just like every family, we need banking solutions that work for the way we live. And ICCU has everything we need. We're looking forward to showing you how it works for us. Excuse me.
Life is busy, so come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. First, fill up with Shell gasoline that's scientifically proven to help improve your mileage. Then save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again.
Oh, wow.
And finally, snack up to save even more at the pump.
That's great.
Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell.
Wait, there's 3 of me? Awesome.
If you have a fear of missing out, you might want to start earning with a free Camus Rewards card because, dude, Camus Rewards at Northern Quest for all the ways you play.
At Northern Quest, we offer the lowest minimum bets and highest maximum bets because only you know if you're feeling lucky, punk. I mean, valued guest. Northern Quest. Yes, the best.
There's the band is back. We're getting the band back together. The Blues Brothers, one of the greatest movies of all time, isn't it? Well, right here we're having a good game. Idaho State leads the Hornets 25-18 in rebounding, so they have a 7 rebound advantage. However, the Bengals are only shooting 32%. The Hornets are shooting 50%, and Sacramento State is 60% from 3 tonight. Entry pass comes in. That's Jackson Green into O'Neal, who misses. Ball goes out of bounds. Take a look at O'Neal's shooting. His shooting is 2 of 7, but he has 10 rebounds. E.J. Neal just got called for his first foul. He thought he hit the ball, but the official thought he hit the hand, and that'll send Darling to the line. Darling has 10 points, leading scorer on the Bengals. And knocks down the free throw. The Hornets were on a 10-0 run before that. Bengals had almost a 4-minute scoring drought. Darling misses the second free throw, so he's missed a couple tonight despite being a very good free throw shooter, and a foul gets called. And O'Neal doesn't like it. I hope the teams have enough players suited up. The Hornets have 7 fouls now, and the Bengals have 3, and we still have 15-20 to go in the second half. Michael Wilson will pass it in. Here comes Bailey. Again, Nunn has not scored in the game, and he usually throws great passes. That was a bad pass by Nunn. It's okay if he's playing good defense and distributing, but he has not scored. Baseline 15-footer, no good. Shot was missed by Griffin, and now here comes, a goaltend. So E.J. Neal gets himself to 12 points for the game. (45-35), the first double-digit lead for either team. Pull-up jump shot, no good. Ball lost out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Hornets. And you know, in sports, anything happens. You know, the Detroit Lions lost last week, for example, to the Washington football team. And here you would have said Idaho State was favored coming in. They beat the Montanas last week. They're 3-2 in conference. The Hornets have lost 4 in a row. The Hornets have Bowen Beatty out. They have Emil Skuda out. They have Alex Kovacev out. But it doesn't matter, and that's the beauty of sports. Not to say the Hornets are going to win by any means. We have 14-22 to go, but you wouldn't have thought the Hornets would be up by 10 at this point in the game. So that's why it's fun. Ricketts fires. Ricketts. Oh, yeah. Ricketts. Oh, there he is. He's also playing in Vegas. Ricketts with his first 3 of the season. I know he went to De La Salle. I don't know if he's from Walnut Creek or Concord or what town down there. I'll get back to you on that. From the corner, 3 splashdown. Who was that? That was Evan Otten knocking it down. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. And I don't want to leave you hanging on my research here. Pleasant Hill, California. A beautiful, beautiful East Bay town, Pleasant Hill. Not to be confused with Pleasanton, but De La Salle High School. The thing about De La Salle High School, I think anywhere in the country you'd know De La Salle, is the kids that go to that school come from 30, 40 miles away sometime. We're going to take the break, though. We won't talk about that anymore. We'll be back with more of this great basketball game in a minute on ESPN+.
Dogman, you have all the strength of a dog and all the skills of a kung fu cop. You're the hero we need. Cut it out. Stop it.
Dogman, rated PG.
She's definitely taking advantage of the Grubhub deal from Amazon.
That's why I keep running into you.
Amazon Prime member? You can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter. With high-tech features and excellent reliability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $289 per month lease on a 2025 HRV all-wheel drive Sport.
Burger King has a deal for all. $5 duo answers hunger's call. $7 trio, more options for y'all. Which one will you choose? At BK, have it your way.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
Do you mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work, dedication.
I meant the Capital One Bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication.
What's been the highlight of your career?
And that'd have to be
bank guy.
Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet?
Icy hot. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. Feel the power of contrast therapy. So you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
Welcome back into the nest. We've had a great game. If you're a Bengal fan, the Hornets are up by 10, but the Bengals are an explosive club, so they can come back. But Sacramento State has to be happy with the way things are going right now. Here's Ricketts, the freshman. Wilson. Julian Vaughns. Ricketts fires, misses wide right. The Hornets, remember, they missed wide right 3 times and didn't draw iron in the first half. So it doesn't matter which way they're going. They've shot great from 3 tonight, but when they've missed badly. That shot from 3-point range, no good by Bergen. Hornets get the rebound. EJ with it. The Hornets have 3 injured Australian players right now out of 5 of them. And the Hornets right there representing London, England, the bucket by Chudi Diorama. The interesting thing beyond that right now on the court, you have Ricketts, who's a freshman who's playing, and then Michael Wilson, who's earned a lot of playing times The Hornets have Oakland, San Francisco, Sacramento, and East Bay on the floor right now. 3-ball knocked in by Bergen. So this is the first time all year that the Hornets have had 4 players from the United States, and all their players that are from the United States are from California, and they're on the floor right now because Ricketts hadn't played until 2 games ago. 50-41. Diorama. He's really playing great for a freshman. What a pass. I didn't even see. Wow. Chudy saw something I didn't. I couldn't even see Michael Wilson there because he's only 6'2". And for a second there, I thought that was the worst shot ever, but it was a pass. Hornets take their biggest lead of the game, an 11-point margin, their first 11-point lead that we've had for Sacramento State. And we'll take the break. We'll come back. Don't go away on ESPN+.
Dogman, you have all the strength of a dog and all the skills of a kung fu cop. You're the hero we need. Cut it out. Stop it.
Dogman, rated PG.
She's definitely taking advantage of the Grubhub deal from Amazon.
That's why I keep running into you.
Amazon Prime member? You can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability from the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $289 per month lease on a 2025 HRV all-wheel drive Sport.
Burger King has a deal for all. $5 duo answers hunger's call. $7 trio, more options for y'all. Which one will you choose? At BK, have it your way.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
Do you mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work, dedication.
I meant the Capital One Bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication.
What's been the highlight of your career?
And that have to be
Bank guy.
Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Weren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet?
Icy hot. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. Feel the power of contrast therapy. So you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
Welcome back to the Nest. Take a peek there at the scores from the other games. Idaho ekes one out against Northern Colorado, so they are undefeated no more. Remember, the Hornets and Idaho State almost beat them, but now they lose to Idaho 77-76. Northern Arizona gets the win in their ball game as well. And at the free throw line, it's Michael Wilson knocking down the foul shot. So again, proving that anyone in the Big Sky can do it on any given night. The other games that are going on in the Big Sky, the only other game is where we are right now, so it's not near the finish yet. Ricketts! Leo Ricketts, hello. Hello. He's knocked down 2 threes, and Ricketts coming alive here. 56-41. I can't. This is impressive for the Hornets. One-hander, no good, but the dunk follow. That was good by Evan Otten. He's 6'11". The big freshman was able to clean that up. But 56-41 for a brief moment. The Hornets had the 15-point lead. Wilson to Holt. Holt had to sit out a lot of the second half because he picked up his 3rd foul right away. Here's a runner by Vaughns. Julian. Nice touch. 58-43 and a foul. Foul's going to go against EJ. Well, I was going to say that at the break I looked at the sheet, and you know that Dylan Darling is a quick player, very fast. He has now been fouled 10 times. They have that on the stat sheet. How often a player, how many fouls they've committed and how many times they've been fouled. And he's been fouled 10 times in this game. No one else more than 4. That's amazing. It's a tribute to how quick he is and puts himself in the right position. And also, he went to Michael Douglas's, remember that TV show on, I don't know what network it's on. Is it on? I don't know. I don't know if that's a Netflix. The show where Michael Douglas teaches acting, the Kaminsky theory or Kaminsky method, or who knows. Let's get back to the game. I epically failed on that, but Michael Douglas, great actor. What an actor. 58-44, 14-point game, and another missed free throw, though. A really good free throw shooter, Darling, who's had a lot of attempts tonight. O'Neal has 4 fouls, by the way, for the Bengals, even though the Hornets have committed a lot more fouls in the game. Backcourt violation against the Hornets will give the ball back to Idaho State. There you can see head coach Ryan Looney got kind of stuck out there. He was out of the coach's box and he was kind of in between the ref, the player, and he had drifted toward our side. Entry pass is booted by Vaughns. So O'Neal's out there even though he has 4 fouls. A couple Hornets, Wilson, for example, Holt, for example, have 3 fouls, but no Hornets have 4 yet. Missed shot by the Bengals, and here comes Vaughns. The Hornets are playing with a lot of energy. Holt hasn't been the go-to. And here comes Vaughns, and that shot is blocked. Wow, that was an impressive block there by Otten, who has 42 blocks on the year, and then a streaking bucket is good by O'Neal. So 2 of the great Bengal players do what they do on that. Man, Otten, he got up high to block that. So now it's only a 12-point lead. From the corner, EJ rattles out. Coach Zeppel off the bench for the Hornets, clapping very loudly, trying to keep the team inspired. Van Green standing there. In your picture, one of the assistant coaches for the Hornets, along with Hayes Myers. Jaden Brown from Pullman, Washington will enter it in. Jaden hasn't played much tonight. Gets it to Darling. Darling, that's what he can do, and he gets it to go. A beautiful finger roll, but his acceleration is dramatic. 16 points for Darling. And that time Vaughns puts it higher. He draws the foul, doesn't get it to go, but he got a lot more arc on that one. We had a little bit of extracurricular going on under the basket, but I was obstructed by the coaching staff, so I didn't see what happened, but no technicals or anything crazy. So that's funny. Darling's been fouled 10 times and he just committed his first foul. And like I said, it's all skill on his part. I give him all the credit in the world for what he's able to do. Oh, Hornets' best free throw shooter misses one right there, Vaughns. But for example, Darling 7 of 10. That's not bad for a regular guy from the line, so he's only missed 3. I thought it was worse than that. Second one good. Hornets by 11. Foul on the Hornets after that spurt of the Hornets committing 6 fouls in 3 minutes and 17 seconds. They're only to their foul now with 8 to go. But it'll be back to the line for Darling. First free throw is good. So very energetic crowd tonight. It's been a fun night at the old Nest. The 70-year-old Nest. Now, there's a look at our crowd. Two free throws good by Darling. Vaughns from the corner, too strong. Out of bounds off of Darling, and it's going to be Hornet ball. We have 8 minutes to go in the game, 59-50, Sacramento State. Keep it here on ESPN+.
We must fight to secure the future by defeating all that threatens it, by winning the battles that will shape what's to come together. We are Marines. We were made for this.
When you pair the new U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card with a U.S. Bank Smartly Savings Account, you can earn up to 4% cash back on every purchase.
Really going all out, huh?
Shh. Getting cash back on all of this.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $289 per month lease on a 2025 HR-V all-wheel drive Sport.
New from Weight Watchers. Get one-on-one visits with a registered dietitian who can build a meal plan that fits you.
Yeah, that's a great way to get more protein.
For as low as $0 with qualifying insurance. Sign up now at WeightWatchers.com.
BK melts. Wanna warm up? This sure helps. Classic bacon, shroom, and Swiss. BK melt season is tasty bliss. BK, have it your way.
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one you have all to yourself.
Look at the Hornet band, back for school on Tuesday, and now it's Thursday. Coming up on Saturday, Sacramento State will take on Weber State. That'll be 1 p.m. We'll have it for you right here on ESPN+. If you're a fan of the Idaho State Bengals, they will be traveling up to the Rose City, Portland, and they will be playing, look at this, I'm going to say it your way, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. 13 points for Vaughns, 12 points for EJ on the Sacramento State side in double figures, 18 points for Darling of the Bengals. Hornets by 9, under 8 minutes to go. Holt goes up strong with the left hand, too strong. But the Hornets get it back. Neal kicks it out. Vaughns open from 3 on the wing. He's got it right on the shot clock buzzer. And so now the Hornets go back up by 12. 62-50. Bombs away, no good by the great rebounder O'Neal. And a foul on the rebound. Oh. Hopefully you were watching your television set better than I was watching the action there. I didn't see Ricketts push off. I'm not doubting it. But the bummer is for the Hornets, he was getting a rebound, but it's still free throws for Jaden Brown, and the Hornets have 10 fouls, so it's an automatic 2 shots. First free throw, no good. Brown averages 4 points a game. He's from Pullman, Washington. That's where Washington State is, which is very close by where the Idaho Vandals come from in Moscow, but he plays for the Bengals, so he has to make the trek for that. He gets 1 of 2 free throws. So Hornets still by 11. Wilson is open. No good back rim. Rebound pulled down again by O'Neal. He's in double figures in rebounds. Again. Missed shot. Ricketts, this time he didn't push off, and he got the rebound for the Hornets. Ricketts is starting to pad the old stat sheet here in his freshman year in just his 3rd game as a Division I basketball player. Holt wants the 3. It got deflected. I don't know if the officials saw it. Well, it's going to go to the Bengals anyway. I thought it got deflected because it came up as an air ball. Either that or it was just a bad shot, but I thought it got tipped. Nonetheless, the Hornets tried to save it and lost it out of bounds, so good call by the officials. Darling blows by Ricketts, double clutch off the glass and good. Man, what a game he's having again. Averaging 20 points in Big Sky play. And again, he has 20 already in this game. But he's been a one-man show in one sense. 11 points for O'Neal. And there's Holt going to the rack, and he knocked the wind out of Otten, and he wanted a foul call against Otten. Otten is catching his breath as he comes back up. That's the 2nd time Otten has been banged up in this game. The lefty misses that one, but an offensive board. The putback shot. Man, the Bengals are always dangerous. Jackson Green with the basket because they rebound so incredibly well. Number 3 out of 351 teams in the country. And the 351's unofficial because it might be 355, but over 350 teams. Holt. Wilson back out. O'Neal. So Neal can't get it to go. EJ missed that one. Backdoor cut, and the bucket good by O'Neal. O'Neal is tough at the rack. 64-57. Now this is trouble. The Hornets led by 12 just a moment ago, and now with 5:13, the Hornets are gonna try and regroup a little bit because that lead has suddenly lost 5 points of itself. So this is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. You see the coaching staff of the Hornets. That's Michael Zeppel in his first year. And rest of the coaching staff, Van Green, Elijah Roth, Zach Chappelle. And that's Zeppel doing the talking right there, the head coach of the Hornets. On the near side on the left, you have Roth and Myers. EJ taking a sip of his water, is having a big game, has 12 points, 10 points for Jacob Holt. 3 rebounds for Holt is a low number for him. Real good night for Julian Vaughns, who has 16 points and 7 rebounds. And then don't ever forget Jake O'Neal, Mr. Double-Double for Idaho State. He has 10 points and 11 rebounds in the game. So as we come back from the break, EJ will pass it in. Ricketts is getting a lot of playing time considering he didn't play until 2 games ago. He's been doing a nice job. Entry comes into Ricketts. Vaughns. Holt. The Hornets really spreading the floor. Over to the corner. Open look. No good. Too strong. Just off by Vaughns. He's had a couple too strong. He's probably got good adrenaline flowing. Ball fumbled and stolen by the Hornets. Darling wanted a foul call. He's used to getting them. Remember, he's been fouled, I think, a dozen times in the game, but he didn't get that one and had his arms raised and looked at two different officials. I had the worst angle from where I am to know if it was true or false. Here's Vaughns. Runs, floats, and gets it to go. Those rattle outs have been going out a little bit for Vaughns lately, but he's having one of his best nights. He has 18 points. And a pass to the band, not the band, pass to the Teeks. The TKE fraternity right there. (66-57). 4 minutes to go. So the Hornets, if they can get a couple good possessions on offense like this with Holt. Oh, Holt got, I thought he got fouled there. I really thought he got fouled. Oh my goodness. Ball lost out of bounds, goes back to the Hornets, but very lucky there because Michael Zeppel, I have not criticized the officials tonight. At the beginning of the second half, I said they were calling a lot of fouls, but right there, I absolutely thought Holt got fouled from my angle. The good news is Michael Zeppel is very poised as a coach. He was very upset about it, but he was in front of me and he almost stepped on the court, and then right in front of him, the Bengals went by him and lost the ball out of bounds there. So Zeppel could have gotten himself in trouble, but he didn't. He kept his composure, and the Hornets get it back. So 66-57. 3:49 to go, and we'll take the break.
We are Golden One, California's trusted credit union. For nearly a century, we've taken every chance to empower our members, serve our communities, and build brighter futures. Because we believe that every single one of us is on a journey, but it's when we come together that we become the unstoppable one. Join us. Golden One Credit Union. Life is a journey best lived together.
From the snowy peaks of the Rocky Mountains to the Golden Coast in the Pacific Northwest, we've blazed our own path forward. We've climbed to the highest peaks. We've reached the summit despite all odds stacked against us. Through consistent hard work and fiery competition on the field of play and in the classroom, we've held each other to a standard worthy of our namesake. We are the Big Sky Conference, where experience is elevated.
Here we are, our eyes wide open. We see the road ahead. We're part of something bigger. We're the dreamers, the heroes, the ones who change our communities, build our cities, are passionate about compassion. There are more like you here than unlike you. So take hold and see yourself in the present. See that vision unfold among others. Redefine the possible. Redefine you.
Welcome back. There they are, the college students enjoying themselves and hoping that they can get a win for the Hornets. (57) for Idaho State, so the Hornets holding them below. Hornets are averaging, giving up 66 points a game. The Bengals are giving up 67. The Hornets right now have 66. The Bengals have out-rebounded the Hornets 37-29. And here we go. If the Hornets can have a bucket on this possession, it'll make them feel really solid about their chances here. Ricketts earning the playing time. Holt, who has 10 points and only 3 rebounds. Oh, wow, almost a turnover by Julian Vaughns. Ricketts with 7 on the clock. He's in trouble. And throws a bad pass to Wilson, tipped into the press table, and they say it was last touched by Wilson. Well, the Hornets got themselves in a bad angle right there. So 3:21 to go. That's not what the Hornets wanted. Was not even getting a shot attempt. So now let's see how fast the Bengals can score. Their leading scorer, Darling, with the ball. He has 20 points. And this is what you'd bet he'd do. Drives to the bucket, dishes it off, and a dunk by Otten. And they call foul. They're going to call it against Vaughns. Otten is a 49% free throw shooter, so that is not the best. Look at the shooting for the game. The Hornets are 64%, Bengals 59%, and that free throw is good. 6-point game. So that was not a good little stretch after the timeout for Sacramento State. Now 3 minutes to go. They're going to have to not freeze up here a little bit. Ricketts to Holt. Holt on the high post. We'll see if he goes down to the low post. Remember, he's like a all-conference player on the low post, Holt is. And he's hanging out far from the basket. Instead, it's going to be a bomb, and it's good. Well, that worked. How about using the big man to set the screen for Julian Vaughns, who's your player of the night for the Hornets, and he makes it a 9-point game. So Vaughns having just a tremendous performance, and I think the Hornets got called for a foul that they didn't like, and then a technical foul on Vaughns. Vaughns has 21 points and 7 rebounds. I thought the Bengals were calling timeout. I didn't think that was a foul. And Vaughn said I was saying, what was that? And so it's a 9-point lead for the Hornets with 2:35 to go, but this could be interesting right here as the officials come to look at the monitor. Again, they're being graded tonight by the head of officials, who happens to be in the arena. They'll all go to the monitor and take a look and see how they feel about that. 21 points for Julian Vaughns, 7 rebounds, and he just might have cost the Hornets a little bit there with a foul and a technical foul. D.G. Nelson is talking to the scorers table. That'll be... Oh, Vaughns is out of the game. So the Hornets lose their best player of the night with 21 and 7 because he gets called for 2 fouls there, number 4 and number 5. Well, insult to injury there for Vaughns. I saw what might be a foul, and then I saw what might be a technical, but the combination of the two was very penal, and that's very unfortunate. 69-61 now. So the Hornets had a 9-point lead with 2:35 to go. They won't forgive themselves if they lose a bunch of free points without the clock moving here. So the technical free throws in, and the Hornets already have 10 fouls in the second half, and the Bengals have 5. Now the regular free throws are going to go in. Darling is 10 of 13 from the line. Makes 1 of 2 on that. Second 2, he got 4 free throw attempts on that trip, and now it's a 6-point game again. The last time this happened, the Hornets were able to build it up to 9 because Vaughns was able to knock down the 3, but now he's fouled out of the game with those 2 fouls in 1 play. Wilson back to EJ. EJ's been good as well, though, so maybe the Hornets go to number 3. EJ throws it cross-court. Dangerous pass to Ricketts. 7 on the shot clock. Now Holt's got to make something happen. He just posts up and fires, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Bengals. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Coast to coast to the bucket, and the layup is good. 69-65. 1:52 to go. Hornets have to find a way to get a hoop here. They need their big man Holt maybe to get it. Wilson. But that's what the Bengals are going to be thinking. The Bengals go for the steal. Ball loose, goes out of bounds. And it's Bengal ball. I have never seen Michael Zeppel this upset. He's very nice even when he's upset. But the officials are going to review who the ball was out of bounds on. But like it or not, you'd have to look at the replays. And, you know, if you announce games for a team for 28 years, you're going to see things through a certain eye lens. But let's just put it this way. The Hornets have had a ton of foul calls and a lot of tough breaks here. And they're just trying to cling. They're already missing 3 players in this game, and they're trying to cling to this victory where they led 69-60 just a minute on the clock ago. Bengals trying to have a 3-game winning streak in league, and the Hornets trying to come off a 4-game losing streak. There's the ball going out of bounds. And the video skipped there. Did you see that? There it goes. And 4 didn't touch it, but I don't know if 21 touched it last or if Holt touched it last. It's kind of interesting. So 4 fouls for O'Neal. Remember, he's been on 4 forever. Brewer has 4 for the Hornets, and Julian Vaughns has fouled out of the game. Still looking at the monitor there as we take a peek down press row. Will Schilling, our PA announcer there, will give the result of the call. DG Nelson, the official, talking to him. On the right of that, you can see our replay guy right there, Scott Rote. And it's Hornet ball. So on that monitor, they must have been able to see better. It's a lot bigger monitor, and Chris over here can freeze it. So even though it looked like on our angle it might have been Holt that touched it, and then the other Bengal player didn't, it was a Bengal player who touched it last when it took off rolling there, and we just didn't have the angle on our replay that they were able to freeze frame over there. So that was big for Sacramento State. Hornets still need to score a bucket. They need a basket if they want to win the game, because they haven't scored in a while. Here's a bomb, which almost is an air ball by Ricketts, the freshman. Very daring. Oh, no, and Michael Wilson gets fouled, and he hurts his right arm badly there as he screams and commits a foul at the same time as the Bengal player rolled over him. Wilson's in a lot of pain, and he got called for the foul. So the worst part of this for the Hornets is that the Hornets get a foul and a technical, and then they get a foul. They keep giving up free throws without the clock moving. They're not making the Bengals earn it and run down precious time off the clock. Michael Wilson, the Sac High grad, is still down. He's played so many minutes lately. He's averaging 14 minutes a game now for the season, but he played 37 out of 40 minutes at Northern Colorado. So he's been a good weapon for the Hornets. The Hornets are having to bring in, and no disrespect to him, Deontay Williams. He's only played a couple minutes in the whole game, and he has to come in now because the Hornets are getting thin, losing Julian Vaughns. Now Wilson is hurt. We know Beatty's hurt. We know Scuta's hurt. We know Kovachev's out. So now Jake O'Neal with the clock stopped. And a 4-point game, knocks down the first free throw, and he has 13. And he knocks down 2. We have ourselves a 2-point game. It is a 7-0 run for the Bengals at the free throw line, all 7. Holt to Brewer. Ricketts. Good move to the basket and a foul. The shot does not go. But how about Deontay Williams coming off the bench and being willing to immediately be aggressive and get to the bucket? And he put on a beautiful reverse pivot move. Now he goes to the free throw line where he only has a few attempts on the year and he's 50%. Well, that one's not going to win the stuffed animal. That was firm with very little spin on it. Took one high bounce and then it almost went in. Let's hope this one looks more glamorous. It's got this, oh my gosh, those were 2 shots that were exact opposites. The second one was spinning rapidly backward beautifully, and the first one was thrown up there where you could read the ball when it was in the air. But 1 of 2, 3-point lead for the Hornets. Here's a drive by the dangerous one. Now a pass out to the 3-point arc as an air ball. Offensive rebound, the putback is no good, and Jake O'Neal fell backward. He tripped over a body there. I would love to see the replay of that because I don't know why O'Neal, give him credit, his amazing rebounding, 9 times out of 10, if the ball's loose, he should play rugby, Aussie rules football, whatever. Here it is. Let's see what happens here. I'm not sure he got fouled there. He just fell over a body. He didn't get fouled. That is painful. The first free throw is good. Did you see on the replay right there? Again, I'm going to keep my composure, but he picked up the ball, and you saw him go backward to try and get up a shot, and he tripped over a player who was lying on the ground. That was Ricketts. And the 2 free throws are good. So now it is a 1-point game. The Bengals have had all their points at the line, their last 9 points at the free throw line. Ricketts to Holt. EJ. EJ's just taking it. EJ airballs it, but it's caught by the Hornets and a foul. And Williams will get back to the line again. And now at least the Bengals are up to their 7th team foul. The Hornets have had 10 teams forever. So it's a 1-on-1 if it's a common hand check foul from here on for the Bengals. For the Hornets, if they foul, it's an automatic 2 shots for the Bengals. Okay, let's hope Williams number 2. There he is. That's Williams number 2. A beautiful free throw. Timeout by the Bengals. Goodness gracious. I need some I don't know what I need. 30-second timeout. We're keeping it here again. Want to thank our crew. We have Nathan Roach and Gabe Passos as our producer and director. Well, I said it early. If you were with us, if you've hung in there with us, I've done these games for Sac State since 1997, and the best games, you know, the best 4 out of 5 or the best 7 out of 10 have been against Idaho State. A couple with those highlights that made ESPN by dramatic finishes. 2 games ago, the Hornets won in dramatic fashion at the end of the game on a last basket of the game. 8 of the last 9, or 8 in a row up until the last game in Pocatello, were decided by 5 points or less. So it just is amazing. So right here, here we go. Deontay Williams. Vaughns had to go out of the game on fouls, and Wilson went out with an injury, and normally it would be Scuda out there, but he's out. And the free throw, that one's bad too. His free throws are either great or terrible. There's no in between. 71-69. So now the Bengals will tie or take the lead. And the Bengals take a full timeout. Want to eyeball my people and see if we're still keeping it here for this drama. 71-69. Let's take a look right here. Upcoming schedule for Sacramento State. It'll be Weber State on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Again, Weber State struggling at 1-5 in conference play. Then the Hornets will go on the road for 4 games in a row. Montana State, Montana, the big Montana trip. And then still on the road, they'll be Eastern Washington and Idaho. And they lost games to those two. That's a look at things coming up. And then we go further. Right there, we got, oh, this is the Idaho State schedule. I'm sorry, we went to them. I thought we were showing our full schedule. There's Idaho State for you folks. 3 p.m. Mountain Time against Portland State. That'll be on Saturday. And then it'll be Eastern Washington and Idaho. Northern Colorado, Idaho State taking on Weber State then. When you got the Idahos and the Idaho States, it kind of throws you. But the Idaho Vandals are from Moscow, and the Idaho State Bengals are from Pocatello. Moscow is right by Pullman. It's right on the border of Washington and Idaho. And Pocatello is about an hour and something east of Twin Falls, an hour south of Idaho Falls. Crowd chanting, Bengals ball, down by 2. And the official stopped action. There's 12.2 seconds to go now. Now they put it back to 13.8. So we have 13.8 seconds to go. Will they go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie? Darling for 3. No good. Ball deflected all around. The Hornets get it, and they take a timeout. Did they get fouled first? Williams tried to take a timeout as the Hornets got the rebound with 6.6 to go. Oh no, he signaled timeout, but he got fouled. Okay, folks, it's Chudy going to the line. Chudy got fouled. Okay, it was going to be interesting if it was Williams going back to the line, because as we said, he hasn't shot many free throws. He had those beautiful back spinners, but then he had 2 that were clanky. Diorama is 62% for the year from the line. One-handed free throw is beautiful. Born and hungry, high school in London, England, and a one-handed free throw. Whatever it takes, this next one would win the game. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty. Who needs 2 hands? Rick Barry shot it underhand. He shoots it with 1 hand. Don't foul on a 3. Drive to the bucket with 2 seconds to go, and the shot is good. 1.6. Hornets get it in bounce and get fouled with 0.5 on the clock. They might put more time on there. They haven't even put the extra points on the scoreboard yet. So the scoreboard hasn't been adjusted yet after that basket by Idaho State, because it should be 73-71. Officials are talking to the press table. It says it on my stat monitor, and now it says it on the scoreboard and on your screen. And they're going to look to see how much time's on the clock. Wilson, who goes to the free throw line, is 75% for the season. Six points in the game. There's Coach Zeppel. I can't imagine, he's much younger than I am, but I can't imagine how his old ticker's doing after watching this game. Because the Hornets felt like they should win, and they just kept having issues, and they kept having the clock stopped, and they were in foul trouble. But this win would be unbelievable, considering they have 3 of their regular starters that aren't playing. But it's a balanced team. And the first free throw is good. Hornets by 3. 0.8 seconds on the clock. I said before, if they go up by 4, that should do it. And I was wrong, of course. And there it is. There it is. And now the Hornets take the timeout with 0.8. Unless the Hornets foul on a 3, they can't lose. But I should never say things, because I mean, you can foul on the 3. The other thing is remember how Idaho State had the foul, and then the Hornets got called for a technical for questioning the foul, and they gave up 4 free throws there. So all the Hornets need to do is don't talk and don't touch anybody, and they'll win. I want to thank you guys for all listening to the game tonight and watching the game. This has been fun, and the student section, some of them are making their way to go party right now, and the rest of them are going to stand here and yell and cheer. You can't imagine how loud it's been in here. I had to turn the crowd mic off because it was so loud. So, .8, there's time to catch and get a legitimate shot off, but again, the Hornets lead by 4. So here comes the entry pass. The turnaround shot on the buzzer. Banks and got rim, but it's no good. And the Hornets did not even do anything that could be considered a foul there. And Sacramento State gets the win, 75-71. They move to 6-13 on the year, 2-4 in conference. The Bengals fall to 3-3 in conference, 8-9 on the season. But again, now it's